Pisces, and welcome to Spiritual Wellness Tarot. I'm so grateful for you stopping by. Thank you so very much. This reading today is going to be all about big changes. What big changes are coming soon for you, Pisces? Let's take a look. We're going to start off with our original card here, our first card. I have the Solution. Slowing down and listening to your inner voice will provide you with direction and purpose. So a lot of times, you could be worried because there's an issue going on and you cannot figure out what the answer is, right? And it's really hard sometimes to process everything, right? To have everything, just come out peachy keen, right? It's you've got to think about it. You've got to slow down and you've got to listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice. What is going on, right? What is happening here? So it might be that pretty soon you've got some decisions that you have to go ahead and make, and you're going to have to listen to your inner being, right? You're going to have to go ahead and realize what is going on, what's happening here, why is this going on, right? No need to worry. Don't worry so much, right? Because worrying is just, first of all, it's just not healthy physically and mentally, right? But it doesn't get things done when you worry, right? Instead, maybe write down some pros and cons of each situation that you have, if that's what's going on, right? Maybe go out and do some meditating, and maybe that'll help clear your mind. Let's see what else we have here. Cultivate joy. See the blessings. Follow your bliss. Positive and openness. Yes, right? So along with this having the solution, right? Look at, if it is a situation, whether it be work related, family related, love related, whatever the situation is, maybe write down your pros and cons, right? What's happening, what's going on with this particular situation or this particular situation, and see what joyfulness comes to you, right? Follow your bliss. Be that positive person that can go ahead and get things done. Because if you're constantly worried, you're not going to be real positive, right? And so the universe is going to know that you don't have that positivity coming through, that you're kind of stifled. So allow that positivity to come through. Be like these little worker bees, right? And continue to process what's going on. Process it in your head. Process it on a piece of paper to kind of just see what your situation is. Then we have creativity. Express yourself. Create. Anchor inspiration from your spirit. And that's exactly what I had mentioned, right? Go talk to your higher power. Ask them, what do I need to do in this situation, right? What is going to help me move forward in this situation? Or what is going to be the best thing for me in this situation, right? Help with that processing, right? Ask them. And what they'll do is they'll come back and they'll show you, the way to go. If you open up and say, I am opening my arms to you, I am ready to receive the situation, or the answers or some guidance, your higher powers will go ahead and show you that. Let's get a couple other cards here. Now, it could be that, with this creativity card, it might be that you're looking into maybe getting a side hustle going, right? Or just some fun going on in your life. And it might be that you need to go take some lessons, maybe go to an art school or go to whatever it is that if you like to golf, right? Go through and do some research, see what else is going to come up and express yourself, on what is moving forward for you. All right, let's see what else we have here. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. I love it, right? And this goes right along with following your bliss, right? See the blessings. Be positive and open. Forget the worrying part, right? And this card for your chakra is actually your solar plexus, your personal power. So what's that telling me is that, you may, recently, maybe last week, last month, last year even, you may have been worrying constantly, right? What about money? What about schools, right? What's going on with the schools, with my kids going to school and stuff, right? There's a lot to worry about in the world right now. But realize sometimes it's just great to get out and just do the giggles, right? Do the laughing. fill your cup up with that. Cultivate your joy. And if that's part of going to, to an art class or to golf lessons or whatever it works out for you, right? That's going to be part of you just helping with the process of moving forward. Sometimes it's good to just let go of the worries one day and say, dang it, I'm going to go have fun today. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go to my art class. I'm going to go play golf, right? It has different meanings for everybody, right? So what would cultivate joy for you? Let me know in the comments below. What is joyful to you? What is joyful? Like for me, I like to be by water, or like I like to go float out in my pool, right? I love that. That is joyful to me. That makes me happy. That gives me time also to go ahead and maybe process something that's going on, right? It may be. You just never know what comes up when you push away from the worries and bring in the joyfulness. Then we have soul on fire. And basically that means that it's time for you to ask your guides for help. It's time for you to move forward. It's time to go ahead and actually take action, right? Because when your soul's on fire, you're taking action, right? You're moving forward. That's more of like the wands type of, or the fire signs, right? The Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's time for you to take action and time for you to go ahead and see exactly what it is that you want to move forward into. We're going to get a couple of Moonology cards here. Also see what else comes up with that. But right now, what I'm seeing is that it is time for you to enjoy life, right? Time for you to enjoy life and release the negativity. I love it. All right, so next card, it's time to release negativity. And that's exactly what this is telling you, right? Cultivate that joy. Remove that worry, right? There's no reason to worry because you know what, you guys? What does worrying do? Nothing. It's not going to fix the situation, right? As a matter of fact, may make it worse because the more you worry about it, the more you think things through and you think, well, maybe I should just do this or I should just do that. Make a decision, right? Decide what's going to happen, right? Worrying is not going to get the project done, or it's not going to solve your problem. It's time to release the negativity. Let the negativity go, right? And let that worrisome go. Go out and enjoy life, and take action. Move forward. Your next card is surrender to the divine. I love it. I was just telling you, right? Go out and get grounded, right? Go out and find your personal power. Maybe put your feet into the grass outside, right? Or into the sand outside, or even the dirt or the water, right? And ask your divine, I am ready to let go and let you in so you can go ahead and move me forward. Whether that be, whether divine is your God, Buddha, your angels, your spirit guide, whatever it is, surrender. Release it, right? Release it and let it go. Sometimes if you put something, that you need to get rid of, maybe you put something on sale on the Facebook Marketplace, right? And you constantly look at it. It's like, just let it go. Let it go. Come back once a day, or if you start a Shopify store, right? Start the store, let it go. But don't worry don't be the worrywart that says, what if nobody buys it, right? No, what if nobody likes what I have on my Etsy store or my Shopify store? Well, you know what, you guys? Then they don't. But you know what? Sitting there worrying about it and clicking constantly. And I'm just as guilty as anybody else as far as checking to see like YouTube views, right? Or that type of thing. But if you just let it go, surrender to the divine, and let it move forward, then it's going to be a nice surprise, right? You'll have surprise coming to you. Just release that negativity, start doing some action, surrender to your higher power, and let things go. See what happens, right? And see how if you can let go of this worriness and you can let go of this negativity, just see how much calmer life is, right? See how much calmer that life has gone through. Let's see how many cards we got here. All right, so we've got the Three of Wands, we got the Ace of Cups. Wow, we got a lot. We got the Eight of Swords. We got the Six of Swords. We got the 13, the Death card. Okay, it says Death Rebirth on here. Interesting, right? All right, and then we've got the Moon and the ending with the Chariot. Wow, all right, let's see. We've got a lot coming here, Pisces. Big changes for you. Three of Wands is all about partnership, right? Expansion. And that's what this is talking about, right? When I was saying, ask your guides, your gods, your higher power, what should I go ahead and do? Well, it doesn't have to be a physical person, right, to ask. You can ask your spiritual guides, where should I go? Where should I move forward? She's looking. She's got her surfboard, right? What wave should I catch, right? The wave of being free, the wave of releasing negativity. It's time for you to go ahead and be creative, right? And move forward. You've got the Ace of Cups. And now this is going to be about good health, proposals, right? It could be that you have, if you've been with somebody for a long time, then maybe that they're going to propose marriage to you or propose to move in together. If you're thinking about maybe a new side hustle, you know what? You may have somebody come in that's going to go ahead and give you some proposals for something to do. It could be the partnership here that you have over here with the Wands. So it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that is coming in to help you with this big change that is going to go ahead and happen. You've got the Eight of Swords. Now, this is about isolation, right? Going off by yourself. And how she looks like the crows have kind of tied her up and she's blindfolded. Well, all she needs to do is look, I don't know if you can see this, but her hands can reach to the blindfold, right? Take off the blindfold, you guys. The blindfold is this negativity. The blindfold is this worrisome, right? Take that off and become creative, right? Fill yourself with giggles and joy. It's time to lighten up, Pisces. Time to lighten up today so you can go ahead and receive all the goodness that's coming. You've got the Six of Swords, all about moving forward. Good news is coming. You're having success. You're moving out of the old and in with the new. I love it. Look, she's got her crows that were right here that were going to tie her up. They're now moving her forward. They're moving her towards success, towards a rebirth, right? Towards something that is going to go ahead and happen. This is the Death card in this tarot deck, and I like how it looks, right? Because it's death. It's got kind of like the Green Reaper can of cape over her head or whatever, or his head. But then he's got the sunshine, right? It's moving forward. It is time for the light to come through. I love it. It's beautiful, right? It's time for a rebirth. Time for you to go ahead and move forward. It could also be a Scorpio that's coming into your life that's going to go ahead and help you with these big changes. So definitely, keep your eyes open to who the divine is sending to you. Then we have the Moon. Trust your intuition. And that's exactly, she's looking up, right? She's asking for guidance from her divine. It's from the divine. She's surrendering. She has her arms open, right? And looking at the Moon. It is time for you to trust your intuition. And then we have the Chariot. Now the Chariot's all about moving forward, right? Taking action. Moving forward, just like the Soul on Fire card, right? Time for action to come through. Time for you to go ahead and move forward like these horses are. Could also be a Cancer coming in to help you with, with these big changes, help you to go ahead and release the worrisome on that. It does look like you've had some issues, right? Well, it's time to let go. Time for things to move forward. Time for you to let the divine in to help you with these big changes. Recovery. And so it may be, like I just mentioned, you've had some hard times. You've had some, could be financial, right? And it's time to get some recovery going. It could be time to get a side hustle going, right? Time to move forward. You've got a lot of moving forward cards here, right? I see a lot of forward movement coming to you, Pisces. romance. So our cups are all about romance, and we have the Ace of Cups here, and that could be, and this card just came right on top of it, right? It could be that you have a new love life coming in. It could be that you're going to get married, right? It could be that it is time to release somebody that is not serving you, and for somebody new to come in to help you with these big changes. What else do we have? Take action. Dang, and that's what I said here, right? Take action. Same with the Chariot card. Time to go ahead and take action. Time to move forward. Time for you to have a rebirth and let the worrisome be gone and move forward. Let the divine take your wheel, right? Opportunities. You've got some opportunities coming, right? Take off your blindfold. Move forward for those opportunities. It could be that you're going to sell some art, right? It could be that you're going to go ahead and whatever your hobby is, whatever gives you joy, you might turn it into an opportunity to go ahead and move forward so you're not in a tough situation. Perfect timing. So the divine is going to let you know when the perfect time is to go ahead and start recovering from the past, right? Start with the new project. Start with the new love life, right? Ask, go out and do your manifesting. I'm telling you guys, ask, open up your arms. I am ready to go ahead and move forward. What do I need to go ahead and do, right? How can I go ahead and have these giggles come back to me and release the worrisome, right? So what I'm seeing right now, Pisces, the big change for you is going to go ahead and you're going to have a recovery from the last year, right? Your things are going to go ahead and change for you. You're going to be released from the worrisome, right? And you're going to move forward. I love it. Beautiful, right? You're going to have a rebirth. Get this card here that wanted to come out. You're going to have a rebirth coming to you and change. So let me know in the comments what you would like to go ahead and see that rebirth. Take the first step now. Take the first step. Begin it now. That's what it says. And that's perfect timing, right? Take action. You've got an opportunity coming to you. So it's time for you to go ahead and take action and release the negativity and move forward. I love this, Pisces. You've got some big changes, some big positive changes coming your way. Until next time, I love you all, Pisces. Namaste.